Today I'm doing another LOL doll makeover. This one's the birthday box. I wanted to celebrate my birthday. It's not until August, but we can start the celebrations now, I guess. I figured this was the birthday edition box because it's a little present and there's sprinkles on it. The only other time I get presents is on Christmas, and this one looks a bit scarier than the Grinch. So you can see my thought process here. I also thought it said happy birthday on the box, but upon closer inspection, it actually doesn't say happy birthday. It just says happy day. You can't leave the other days behind, I guess. So I'm gifting myself this LOL doll. I got this one specifically for this occasion. It's in a little present box, covered in sprinkles and other various sparkle butt decor. No worries though. We all know it contains a demonic little baby inside. That's why sparkle butts don't play with LOL dolls.
Yay!
They leave that for the dark side. She comes with a popcorn bag and something else. I'm still making up my mind on what that is. And right on top, this is the doll. I can hear it in there. I'll just put her off to the side for now. I want to spend the least amount of time with her as possible. And here's the secret message slip. It says party plus time. And it tells you what it means upside down. It means party time, apparently. Glad I was able to decode that. The LOL dolls always come with a pamphlet. Look at all these demonic babies. There's even more on the back. January is Miss Garnet. Kinda a random name. Not sure what that has to do with January. We have carrots for April. Aww. She's a little bunny for Easter, I'm assuming. We've got Jubilee for July.
Unbox me.
Maybe it's supposed to say Julie.
Unbox me.
I'm not sure. December is holidays. They were at peak creativity with that one. I was really hoping I'd get the one with the giant bow, or the one with the space buns that looks like the space bun wearing screaming toddler that lives next door. It would be so fun to chop off those space buns. She didn't seem like she had as many accessories as LOL dolls normally do. I was honestly a little disappointed. Come on, LOL dolls.
Do better.
No sunglasses, no cool hat. She didn't even have pants. And you'll see why that's a problem later. There was this big wrapper which I thought would contain the ultimate treasure based on its size. But honestly, when I opened it, I thought it was empty. Then this little tiny minuscule piece of dust fell out. It was very anticlimactic. This is not a happy day so far. This LOL doll is the leader of this group of demonic babies, I think. She's like on all the promotional material and everything, so that's cool. Coincidentally, she's also the August doll, which happens to be my birthday month. If you're new here and you've ever been born before, you should consider selling your soul to me by subscribing to my channel and ringing that bell thing so you don't lose me on the internet. I post new videos
Every Friday.
Festive BB. I don't know why they named her Festive since there's no holidays in August, but I'll take it. At least the doll named Holidays makes sense since she's in December. I don't know what reason they have to be so festive in August, but I won't question it. So here she is with her rhinestone cupcake and her water bottle. Another water bottle for the collection. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these, but they're there in case I need them someday. She happens to be the only LOL doll that I've gotten that can stand up on her own 2 feet. Wow. You just gotta bend her into a farting position, and then she's good to go. Apparently they had her affinity for farts in mind, so they left a little slit open on the back of her dress. LOL dolls, shirts, and dresses never close in the back, but normally it's not a problem because they usually have pants. This one forgot something. They didn't give her pants or even paint some underwear on her. There's just nothing. I don't know how they could just leave her so exposed. I feel kinda bad for her. She's just letting it air out. I can respect that. I'm going to leave on her dress since that's all she's got, but I'm going to take away her rhinestone cupcake and water bottle and her piece of dust. Bye-bye, get out of here. For modesty's sake, I hot glued together the back of her dress, but her farts blew the hot glue right open. The dress comes apart later, but I'll glue it back together at the end once everything's done. I'm only going to need a bit of epoxy on this one. She already has the right shape I need. The reason I use epoxy for dolls is because you can't bake dolls, so you need to sculpt with something that doesn't require baking in the oven. I used epoxy to sculpt some little skulls. One has a hair clip and one for the bow on her dress. That's really all I'm adding with the epoxy this time, but no worries. She'll look completely different once I'm done. A whole lot more
Evil.
And fitting for the dark side. Don't get me wrong, the LOL dolls already look pretty demonic. I'm just trying to give it a more creepy cute vibe rather than a scarred for life vibe. I always go in and remove their face with some acetone first, just to clean it up. I was going to give her 2 little skull earrings, but I kept messing up on them. They kept getting smashed with my giant fingers, so I gave up on them. I thought it would be cool to paint her green, but the more I thought about it, the LOL doll clique already has quite a bit of green going on, so I wiped her face off again. I settled on a light blue color instead. I didn't gesso the doll. I don't really think the gesso does much for these dolls. The paint goes on perfectly fine with just a couple layers of it. I feel the extra step is a little unnecessary for these dolls. She almost kinda looks like a sea creature right now, especially with her bright green hair. She usually wears a plain white dress, so that's what I went for. Nothing too crazy or colorful on the dress this time. Not everyone can rock a purple tutu like the Tutu Witch. Then I got rid of her lime green hair and painted it a solid black color. I had thought about adding more volume to her hair with the epoxy, but I figured she's good the way she is. She doesn't need poofier hair. Plus the hair already has hair-like texture, and I didn't want to have to blend the epoxy into that. Her skulls fell off at some point, but I just glued them back on. Nobody has to know. Now that they're back on there, I went in and painted the bow and skulls. For now, I just gave her empty black eye sockets. I'll come back to those. Obviously, this isn't her final form. That would be slightly horrifying. Too scary, even for old Rar Babe over here. I also painted her little itty bitty booties black to go with her whole vibe. Pink just wasn't cutting it. She has more of the zombie bunny look rather than actual eyes. Those rotted out a long time ago. Whoops. That didn't happen. I feel like her dark accessories and makeup make her look more gothic than the actual Frankenstein bride. I think it adds a little twist to it. She's going through a phase. Frankenstein's bride always has these white wisps in her hair. I don't know what they are. I don't know if she dyes them or if they're genetic. Either way, they look really cool. So of course this demonic baby is gonna have those signature streaks. Another trademark characteristic is her stitches, so I added those in as well. I just used a Posca pen to touch her up a little bit, and then I went back and sealed her dress shut again. Maybe if she holds her farts in, the dress won't come undone. For some reason, I'm not getting my hopes up though. Between her, the Tutu Witch, the deranged donkey that thinks he's a unicorn, myself, and my girlfriend, I'm not sure who's letting out the most gas. I've got my suspicions though. Last thing to do was just to stick her onto a base, and here is her before and after. I'm really happy with how she turned out. I think she'll just replace the fairy doll on the shelf. Out with the old, in with the new.
Frankenstein's bride is airing herself out. If you don't want to be in the line of fire, I suggest you click on the top right or bottom left.